The single-cylinder cone crusher integrates mechanical, hydraulic, electrical, automation, intelligent control and other technologies. It is based on the experience of Shanghai Hengyuan and the research and development, design, production, sales and service of crushers for more than 20 years, combined with modern industrial technology. New high-efficiency crusher developed, independently developed and designed. When the single-cylinder cone crusher is working, the motor drives the small gear of the crusher, the small gear drives the big gear, and the big gear components, big gear frame, eccentric steel sleeve, drive eccentric sleeve components, eccentric cylinder sleeve, eccentric copper sleeve, the spindle assembly, spindle, inner cone liner, is centered on the theoretical vertical line and revolves in the copper bushing. And the spindle assembly can realize rotation on the center line of the spindle in the eccentric copper sleeve. When the machine runs empty, the eccentric sleeve assembly holds the main shaft assembly and revolves with the big gear. When the material is added to the crushing chamber, the main shaft assembly, spindle, inner cone, slowly moves in the eccentric copper sleeve under the resistance of the material, the rotation. The running trajectory of the inner cone seems to swing back and forth in the crushing cavity while rotating slowly. The material is crushed by the swinging inner cone. The connection between the support sleeve and the frame body is pressed by a hydraulic cylinder. When a metal block or other unbreakable objects fall into the crusher, the moving cone of the single cylinder is held up by the hydraulic piston at the bottom, which can adjust the discharge port and protect it from passing iron. Rise and fall to eliminate the role of blockage. The main shaft is supported at both ends. The main shaft is floating and supported at both ends, with large carrying capacity, compact structure, reliable and stable operation. Dust-proof sealing system and positive pressure dust-proof device can effectively prevent lubricating oil pollution from damaging the bearing and extend the service life of lubricating oil and equipment. Transmission system. The transmission system adopts spiral bevel gear design, which has high carrying capacity, stable transmission and low noise. The optimized design of the machine frame adopts the new arm frame arrangement method. The force is more uniform, and the impact and wear of the material on the upper frame are effectively avoided. Adopting non-destructive inspection and acceptance, the overall strength of the machine body is higher, the reliability of equipment operation is improved, and the service life of the whole machine is prolonged. Steep cone type moving cone. The moving cone taper is steeper, and the material passing capacity is higher. The full hydraulic system adjusts the discharge port and the iron passing protection device. The HD series single-cylinder cone crusher adopts a structure that combines spindle floating and hydraulic lifting control. It integrates discharge port adjustment and overload protection functions to ensure performance. At the same time, the structure of the crusher is simplified. Compared with other types of cone crushers, no additional discharge opening adjustment device and iron passing protection device are added, which makes the equipment structure simpler and increases the reliability of the equipment operation. Advanced sliding bearing design. The sliding bearing adopts a special